Hey, Cornbread review off the bat, bro. You might not like my review then, man. Yeah, so all in all, man, I ended up coming up 2.5 out of 5. Two of them things. Yo. 5 out of 5 cornbreads for the cornbread review. What you think?
Yo, welcome back, Cornbread Movie Review family. We are back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in with me and being along on this journey. So I love y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video too, man. You know, I'm here for entertainment. So please let me know how I'm doing. If there's any TV shows, any movies out there that I need to do. And I'm here. I'm open ear. So I appreciate y'all. But we are here today to finish. I owe y'all something, man. Come on, man. I finished all my series, man. So we're here to talk about today Jupiter's Legacy, episodes 6 through 8. We got to talk about this show, man. So if you haven't seen, I did an episode on Jupiter's Legacy, episodes 1 through 5. Go back, check out that old episode from me, and go watch the series, man. I mean, to me, it's a good series. So we're here, a little housekeeping things. This show is on Netflix only. I think that's the only place I've seen it so far. So it's a Netflix original series. It has to do with superheroes, but it's a good change up for me. It's not the normal Batman, Superman type thing. So definitely go check this out. All right. Unfortunately, man, when I did the first episodes 1 through 5, the show was thriving to me. It was going around the social media of people talking about it, but it got canceled. It got the axe. Just got the axe. But don't be discouraged, because there's plenty of shows that's been axed before and they came back. You just need to, if there's a big enough uproar, they'll bring it back. Movies like or shows like Vikings. Vikings got canceled at one time, but they enough people petitioned and they finished the series. Daredevil was canceled at one point, but they also finished that. So there's still hopes for Jupiter's Legacy, in my opinion. One of the main reasons why it got canceled is this show cost $72 million. Come on, man. That's almost $9 million an episode. Like, you can't, if you watch it, you can see a lot of the special effects and things that they took place. So the money's being spent, but a lot of people aren't breaking the bank $9 million an episode for people to just think it's okay, or people haven't even watched it yet. So that was one of the reasons why it got canceled. But we're going to get into episodes 6 through 8. I really enjoyed this series, man. So who's in this? One of the main characters, let's say he's the Superman, if you need a reference point of who this guy is. So Josh Duhamel, he's in this series. To me, he did a great job. He basically assembled, for this episode 6 through 8, he basically assembled, let's say, the Avengers, air quotes. I don't know. I'm sure they don't want to use that for licensing purposes and trademarks. But he assembled a lot of people on this journey. He was having these flashbacks. He was having these nightmares. He was having these visions on this place. And so he assembled a couple of people who were in these dreams, and they came on board. So they went through it. I really enjoy that you get to see that they had to work for these superpowers, man. These superpowers were just, they weren't bit by a spider or something like that. They had to go through hell to get on this journey to get these superpowers. So I really like that different type of aspect for that. Now, you have to get used to, they did it a lot in episodes 1 through 5, but they continued it 6 through 8. Each scene is past and present. So one scene is current day. The next scene is back in the 30s when this took place, right? In the journey on how we get to present day. So I really enjoyed that. I really think the transitions were seamless. I followed along. It wasn't like, oh, why do we keep going back, or why do we keep going to the present? I really enjoyed that. And I don't know another way to really tell that story, that you reach the climax in the past and current at the same time, So I really enjoyed that format. So good job with that. Let's speak about the code. From my understanding, the code was, we're not going to kill anybody, right? If we're the good guys, we're here to protect. And it was more to the code, but really the one that stuck out is, we're good guys, we're not going to kill anybody, no matter how bad a villain is. Problem with that is the villains don't care about the code, right? So you literally have a villain trying to kill a superhero, or just kill civilians, but you cannot kill that villain to protect other people's lives, or even to protect yours, right? If this person will not stop and try to kill you, you kill him to stop him, right? So that was a big problem with the code, and why that whole group was starting to fall apart, and people had doubts. People were thinking about leaving. Even the good guys were thinking about leaving because they're like, they don't trust the code. The code has changed from the 30s and 40s to present day, the 2020s, right? So that was a big change, and I kind of agree with that, man. I understand you want to preserve life as much as possible, but sometimes if you got to go, you got to go, man. So I don't know, man. One thing with this is everybody has a kid, hidden kids. Come on, man. Like, I get it for story and plot twists and all this stuff, but it's like, come on, man. Everybody's gotten hidden kids that only one person knows about, or they're estranged or something like that. So it was pretty funny and strange that, hey, y'all just making for plot purposes, just, all right, yeah, as a kid, and they have these type of powers, right? So that was one part that I was like, kind of like, come on, man. Sky Fox, I'm still confused on who Sky Fox is. I guess I know who. You see him a little bit, but you really don't get to see him all in the first season, man. So this is why we need a second season. I'm gonna get into some more stuff on what unanswered questions that I still have, right? But let's talk about the brother, Ben Daniels. To me, there's a little spoiler if you haven't seen it yet, but Ben Daniels, man. So he plays the brother. He's honestly, he's the villain too, man. And it kind of took me by surprise on why he was, especially with his daughter. He has a daughter, one of those hidden kids, you know. So they left us with a cliffhanger on what was his role with this, and you know, something that he did to obviously his family member. I don't want to give everything away because I still want y'all to watch it, but it was a cliffhanger. I was like, oh, there definitely has to be a season 2 because there's a lot of unanswered questions. So a couple of those unanswered questions is, so if the concept is let's say the 5 or 6 superheroes went on this journey, got these superpowers because they had to start trusting people, trust theirself and trust them as a teammate. That's how they end up getting the superpowers, right? Or they going to keep getting tested. If they have offspring, those people have those type of powers. Maybe not, they might not be as strong as them, and they got different powers, but at least from, if I have a kid and I'm a superhero and I have a kid, then he has superpowers, right? Where are all these villains coming from with superpowers, right? If it's only 5 or 6 superheroes and they have kids, and this is only a second generation of superpowers and superheroes, where are all the villains coming from that have superpowers, right? So that's very strange. It could have been the boat, which they didn't get a chance to elaborate. It could have been the boat that took them to that island. They got hit with whatever reaction happened with the superhero. So maybe their offspring have those, or villains that have those superpowers, right? So that's an unanswered question. I would love to know more about the fallout between the superheroes, the main ones. I would love to hear what happened. You get a little bit on people didn't believe in the code, or they might want to take over, but we need more elaborate storytelling on why they broke up, you know, and why everybody stuck with, let's say Josh's character, Superman, but nobody else. So that's another unanswered question. And the Nightcrawler piece, you know, when you grab it, you can go wherever you want. I say Nightcrawler because I forgot the name of it, but if you see X-Men, Nightcrawler gets to just transport to wherever place that he dreams about or thinks about. So whatever this piece is, it didn't belong to, let's say, that person's father. It belonged to somebody else. So we need a little bit more on what that piece represents, who owned it originally, and things like that. So as you could tell, man, I'm committed to this series. I want to see season 2. We got a petition to get a season 2 because I'm excited. There's a lot of unanswered questions, but there's room to grow on this series. So hopefully Netflix brings it back. You guys let me know what you think. If you like the series, if you didn't like it, if I'm spot on. Hopefully this has motivated you to watch at least episodes 1 through 8. Like I said, it's a quick watch because it's only one season so far. So let me know in the comments what you like, subscribe, make sure. I'll be back with another episode, especially another series. You know, I do movie reviews, but this is a TV, series review. So I'll holler at y'all again. Peace.